Hey guys, it has come to my attention that a lot of people are lying about me on the internet and making false accusations and horrible allegations against me, and I wanted to make this video to address those allegations. Originally, I wasn't going to say anything, much like I've had in the past, because I've kind of gotten used to people lying about me. But I'm done. I'm done with the lies. I'm done with the hate. I'm done with the physical threats of violence. I just want to move on. And so I'm making this video as my last word. I'm gonna put up all the proof. I'm gonna own up to how I messed up. And I'm not gonna make another video about it again. I'm done talking about it. I'm done people lying about me. And this is gonna be my last word.
When did this guy started having haters? Because I always thought Read Choi was just that chill TikTok guy. You know, the one who posts a mix of motivational stuff, comedic skits, soft Christian vibes, and random aesthetic lifestyle TikToks. He seemed harmless, drama-free, the kind of creator you scroll past late at night and smile at without thinking twice. So imagine my confusion when I clicked on his latest video and the comment section was chaotic. People were shocked. People were reacting like they'd just seen a plot twist in a movie. And here's the thing, I wasn't alone. Everyone watching looked as confused as I was. It wasn't hate, not really. It was pure, wait, what happened? Energy. Because somehow, while Reed kept posting over the years, quietly building his usual content, nobody, including me, realized there was an entire undercurrent of rumors and chatter that had quietly followed him. The drama had existed, but for most of us, it was invisible, and that's what makes this whole story so wild. To me, Reed was the Christian soft boy TikTok guy, the dude who made aesthetic lifestyle clips, wholesome skits, and the kind of videos moms repost on Facebook. He never seemed to start drama or throw hands online. At least that's what I thought. But apparently, he'd been living in the background of a full-on internet war zone, and I somehow missed all of it. A lot of people did. That's what makes this whole situation insane. The haters existed, but for many of us, they were practically invisible. So naturally, because I'm nosy and I like knowing what I'm yelling about, I dug around, and what I found was messy, really messy. To understand his recent video, you have to rewind back to 2021. Social media was peak chaos, TikTok was exploding, and every small rumor became a global debate. Right in the middle of it was Reed. It started with his ex-girlfriend, Gina Darling, who came forward with a list of allegations, claims of manipulation, dishonesty, emotional issues, and clout chasing. They were allegations at the time, nothing verified. Then came an infamous, unverified STD rumor, which turned the internet into a bizarre CDC roleplay full of opinions and speculation. No one knew what was true, but that didn't stop anyone from acting like they did.
Yeah, I dated that same big TikToker, and it's about time I come out and tell you guys what a terrible person he is and stop supporting him. I just want to say that I've been in entertainment for 11 years. A lot of you already know who I am, and I've never spoken publicly about anyone that I've dated. But I have to do this one because it involves lying, manipulation, STDs, putting women at risk, and racism, and not to mention misogyny. Reed and I met 6 months ago in August, but we only started dating the last 2 months. We broke up 2 weeks ago. He dumped me because he said I had trust issues. His whole career, he's always said that he's a good man. Loyalty, integrity, morals, honor, all that. He preached it so hard, especially in the last 2 weeks since our breakup.
Reed responded with the classic influencer apology energy. Soft lighting, gentle tone, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm healing. Everything except the sad violin tune in the background.
I fucked up. I fucked up. I hurt a lot of people that I shouldn't have, that didn't deserve it. And that is not who I want to be. That's not who I want to be at all. And I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I did wrong. Sorry to all those women. I'm sorry to Gina. I never meant to do that, but I did. And I take full responsibility. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all those people of color that I've hurt for what I've said. And to those that reached out, showed me grace and kindness, those Black and Native American people that told me about their stories.
Wow, man.
People seemed to move on, but the damage didn't magically disappear. His reputation got torched, whether fairly or not, and eventually he went quiet, like monastery-level quiet. For years, nothing more than occasional TikToks with no reference to the drama. Fast forward to recent times. Out of nowhere, Read drops a long, emotional video and the comments explode. People finally realize there was drama they never knew existed. I was shocked too. He starts the video saying he's tired. Tired of lies, tired of rumors, tired of everything. The delivery feels cinematic, like someone who's been carrying years of emotional weight. He talks about threats, harassment, rumors, constant scrutiny, and he comes with evidence. Military medical records proving he was separated from the Navy due to long QT syndrome. Test results addressing old rumors, screenshots supporting parts of his story. He went full documentary mode.
Let's start with the lowest hanging fruit, stolen valor. People are accusing me that I lied about being in the military. That's actually really easy to disprove because not only do I have a DD-214, but I also have all my medical documents from being separated from the Navy. I got medically separated for a heart arrhythmia called prolonged QT or LQTS. So this is me, 23, physical, okay. And then long QT on screening EKG. Basically, I did an EKG and my numbers were slightly elevated, so they diagnosed me. And here's the physician. I blacked out his name for obvious reasons and recommended separation proceedings. So that's what happened. Okay, now let's move on. It's kind of connected in a funny way. I went to an event to shoot awesome guns. I was accused of a girl rejecting me. And so I got jealous and lied and told people that I slept with her. So the girl who rejected me found out I was at the event and asked me if she should come. And the girl who rejected me got a flight to Las Vegas the next day. And before she landed, the girl who I was apparently rejected by, I told her that I'd rather be friends. And the girl who rejected me at the event, when we were eating lunch, she went behind my back, typed on her phone, does Read like me? And showed to my buddies, one of which who I actually served with. And there was an after party, and the girl that rejected me, right? The girl that rejected me at that after party was looking for me at the after party, went to my friends, asking them what the deal was with Read, which she had to tell her that I was being very upfront about just being friends. She rejected me, but I was being really upfront about being friends, right? The girl that rejected me asked me to come up to her hotel room. She rejected me, right? Okay. I didn't go to her hotel room, by the way. And then the next day, the girl who rejected me texted me, good morning, what I would like to do today, if I want to say bye. And then a couple hours later, the same day, asked me if she should come to LA so she can book a studio to be with me. But she rejected me, right? Because I was so heartbroken about being rejected by her, I then, out of anger, told people that I slept with her. Right. You know what the kicker is? She herself said it's not true. And apparently I was also accused of spreading herpes, which was news to me. And so I took a test. Now, self-admittedly, I'm not a doctor, but I believe in order to spread herpes or any STD, you gotta have it first. I don't have it. So you definitely didn't get it from me. And just in case you think that I took this test before I got herpes or something like that, I took this yesterday.
But here's the kicker. He completely skips the 2021 saga. The original allegations, skipped. The dating app situation people still talk about, skipped. The emotional fallout on both sides, skipped. He speeds past the part most people actually remember and the internet noticed, because you can't ignore the origin story and expect people to forget it. That's why this sequel feels incomplete, even though it's full of receipts. Still, plenty of what he shares is new. Many of us didn't know he had active haters for years. We thought everyone liked him. Turns out people were spreading rumors and attacking him for a long time, and his 2025 video is his attempt to finally respond. His tone is emotional, defensive, exhausted, like someone finally dropping a weight they've carried forever. He even talks about his mental health struggles, including depression and suicidal thoughts, which makes everything feel painfully human.
Now I realize people are going to watch this video and they're just not going to believe me, because people are easily deceived, but people are not easily convinced that they're deceived. And I don't want an apology. I don't want to text apology. I don't want an apology video. I don't want anything. I just want to move on. And please stop bothering me. Please just stop talking about me, you know? All these years, let's move on with our lives. And I want you to be happy. I'm happy. I've never been this happy in my entire life, and I want that for you. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want you to be happy. And I hope you have some peace. Let's move on with our lives. I don't want anyone watching this to send anyone hate. Notice how I didn't dox any names, because I don't believe in doxing. I don't believe in canceling. I believe in forgiveness and I believe in mercy. Because I'm a hypocrite. I am absolutely, one thing that you guys did get right, absolutely, I'm a hypocritical Christian. Absolutely. I am a sinner. I've been very open and honest with my struggles with lust, with my struggles in general, with mental health, depression, self-deletion ideation. I'm not perfect. I'm not a good person. He is.
But the pattern repeats, a problem starts, rumors spread, Read goes quiet, and then he returns with an emotional explanation and evidence. The audience is mixed. Some forgive, some criticize, some are just trying to piece everything together. Yet the unresolved parts from 2021 still hang over everything like a shadow. The puzzle isn't complete because a few major pieces are missing. Even so, watching his video makes you see the human side of all this. Being an influencer means your life stops being your own. People project, speculate, judge, and Read has been living in that storm for years. What makes this saga so fascinating is that many viewers were just discovering he even had haters. We only saw the motivational guy, not the chaos behind the scenes. In the end, 2021 was the beginning, and 2025 is the continuation. For those who were unaware, it's shocking. For those who followed from the start, it's a messy, emotional saga that still isn't fully resolved. But now at least, we can see more pieces of the bigger picture. Behind the drama, behind the rumors, behind the influencer persona, there's a real person dealing with real pressure. Read's new video isn't just content, it's years of untold experiences, pain, and explanation finally laid out. And for those of us who never even knew he had haters, it's chaotic, messy, fascinating, and a reminder that the internet never tells the full story until someone finally speaks up.